Hi and welcome to another Warhammer Weekly with your host Rick from Marionville Models. Sorry it's been no updates recently. To be honest, I have just struggled for time to rattle them out. Also as well, the pre-orders have been a little bit light on the loafers after Skaven Tide. Which, if you're still looking for a Skaven Tide, I still have them in stock. They are starting to go low, so if you are thinking about having one, we've got them at 20% off. Rather than our usual 15% off, so you can grab yourself a bargain there. Free shipping if you're getting it mail ordered out, or of course collect in store. Right, moving on to pre-orders for this week, we've got quite a lot of pre-orders. We've got Old World and we've got Necromunda. So starting off with Necromunda, we've got the new starter box, which will come in with the new edition rules, Hive Secundus. That comes in at £105, but of course that will be available at a discount on our website this Saturday, 10 AM. There's also the Data Stack Cluster at £31.50 and the Ruin Zone Mortalis set at £52.50. Then moving on to, we've got the Dwarfs, that's highly anticipated, and there is the Battalion box, that comes in at £110, once again available at a discount. In addition to that, we have got the, of course, there's a dice set, £27.50. We've got the Dwarf Runesmith, £18. Dwarf Warriors, £52.50. Dwarf Quarrielers, £52.50. Iron Breakers, obviously that's a re-release, £52.50. And Dwarf Hammerers at £52.50. And finally, you've got the Dwarf Lord with Shield Breakers at £31.50. So that's all the pre-orders that will be available this weekend. Stock-wise, we should be okay, but you know, if you are specifically wanting something, then certainly be on the site at 10 AM on Saturday. Also, just on little stock updates, we've had restocks of Colourforge sprays, which we hadn't had for a while. They are now back in stock, or certainly most of them, and also Army Painter Fanatics. Albeit it doesn't look like we've had a restock, we actually have had a significant restock, but again, literally by the time it arrives here, I'm already out of stock of some of the stuff and I'm reordering it again. So that's it for that. And then just to throw it in there, I still have stocks if you're looking for, these were the Battleforces for Chaos that were available a few weeks ago. I've still got stocks of this one and the other one. But also as well, I actually found through the back some Storm Boys starter box. Now this was a very popular one, but I found two of these through the back. Now they're not available on the website, I'm afraid. They're only available in store. So if you want to have a little happy discovery and you're into orcs, then certainly pop down. We've still got those in stock. Talking of Battleforces, I've also still got here. I've still got the Auric Champions. Again, not available on the website, but available on the website is the Army of Faith, which was the Sisters one. These are actually at 20% off as well. Still have plenty of these. So again, if you want those, you can grab them. I think that was all what I meant to update you on. So, and then finishing off Combat Patrol Tournament, Combatville Hour Tournament that we have last Saturday of every month. Plenty spaces for that, so it would be, and of course during the summer months it does get hard to run the tournaments because a lot of people are away. So if you can make it, is great. It does support the events, and sometimes you can just be one person can make the difference between the event going ahead and not going ahead. And we almost had to cancel it last month, but we had a couple entries last minute and it was able to go ahead. So if you haven't played in a tournament, Combat Patrol is a great way to start playing games in a controlled manner. So if you're new to the rules and stuff, we always have plenty of people who come to the tournaments that are more than happy to help others that come. That's sometimes maybe their first ever event. So if you go onto either Facebook and go into the events, or go into our website and in the menu click on tutorials and events, and you'll see Combatville. It's £15 for the day, and that's 4 games. Talking about tournaments, etc. Obviously now with Sage of Sigmar out and the release of Spearhead, we will be running Spearhead tournaments. They'll probably be next month before we'll probably do our first one, because we kind of want it to come out and then people get the rules, etc. Because the only way you can get the rules at the moment has been through buying the Skaven Tide box, but if you haven't bought that, you won't have the rules yet. So I think the rules go on, if I remember right, the rules packs, etc. on their own are out this weekend, if I remember right. So I would imagine all the free downloads will be available. So the full Spearhead rules for each faction and the rules themselves to play the game will be out this Saturday, so people can start playing it, and then we can organise some tournaments. So it'll be like the Combat Patrol ones. We'll pick a weekend and we'll have Spearhead, so we'll play Age of Sigmar in the store as well. So that's it for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.